to the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show. I have a special guest coming up next. Out of San Antonio, Texas, I have the Recasts. Welcome to the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show. How's it going, guys? Armondo.
Doing great, bro. How are you?
Brian, is it Brian Gilmore?
Yes, sir.
And we got Mike over in the corner there. How's it going, Mike?
How's it going, Dean? Pretty good, man.
Good. Thank you, first of all, for joining the show tonight. I really appreciate it. And I know you taking time out of your day can be sometimes difficult. Did you guys have to work today or anything?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thanks for joining the show anyway. You guys have just signed with Curtain Call Records. And good. That's how I ran into you guys. Is Curtain Call gave me a call and said, "Hey, you want to interview these guys?" I said, "Absolutely." And and so I heard one of you was a military veteran. I believe it was Armondo. Yeah. And you are the front man, lead singer of the band. And where are you at, Armondo? Raise your hand. There you are.
Right here, sir. Right.
You're the top, right on. And thank you for your service. And, anybody who protects this country and fights for our honor and a patriot like yourself, we really thank you. Anyway, and God bless America. Things are turning for the better out there for America right now.
Absolutely.
I have some songs that I'm going to be playing tonight. You have a couple brand new songs just out. And I checked out your Spotify a little bit today. You're getting some numbers up there, guys. And and in your bio it says you all are from different hometowns. And so tell me, I'm going to start up with Armondo. Where are you from, and then where are you guys at tonight?
So I'm born and raised in San Antonio. Left for the military at 18, of course. And then once I retired, I came back. But I am currently right now in San Antonio. That's where the band is. The band is, stationed out of. That's our home base.
That's awesome. San Antonio, great place to be. San Antonio, Texas. And then, of course, I'm dropping down here too. I got your names. Brian, I want to hear from you next. Where are you at? Where are you from? And where are you at tonight?
I'm currently in Seguin, Texas. I'm about 45 minutes or an hour north of San Antonio.
Okay.
But I am originally from Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Oh, yeah.
Queen. Yeah. That's awesome. Did you grow up there in Mississippi? Yep. Oh, that's awesome.
I did. I got the opportunity to move out here maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, and took a chance, and here we are.
That's freaking awesome. And you are the guitar player, is it? Or let's see.
Yes, sir. Guitar player and backup vocals.
Okay, so lead guitars and
I'm rhythm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then we got Mike over here. Mike, where are you from, and where are you at tonight?
All right, so I'm originally from San Antonio, Texas, and right now, currently, I am in Lytle, Texas. That's about 40 minutes south or so of San Antonio.
Gotcha. Are you guys Central Time tonight, aren't you? Is it Central?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so it's about, you're an hour ahead of me. That's awesome. How's the weather out there, by the way? Is it nice?
Nice, actually, right now.
Yeah, it's not bad, but we got that cold storm that'd be coming in, I think on Saturday or something like that. And I don't know what's going on, but I think Monday or Tuesday it might get some snow down here in San Antonio. And San Antonio does not do well with snow. So hopefully that's not the case.
That is true.
You know, we're getting a bit of a cold front here in Las Vegas. It's getting down to 30, 36, 37. And
Nice.
It's like 40 something degrees. So it's very cool. But as you know, Vegas gets very hot.
Oh,
It
yeah.
does.
And we get up around 100. We get up into the 3 digits easily, 115, 118. It's really cold and it's really hot. Is it kind of like that in Texas a little bit? Is it
Pretty
like
much.
that out? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
San Antonio is probably it's probably hot 50 weeks out of the year. So
You know, and you guys started the band, and I have a little information here. It said it almost didn't happen in 2011, and it says you were out in San Antonio, Texas, and hailing from different towns and what have you. And it said it almost didn't happen in 2011. And I turned to Armondo Guiterrez, our military vet, frontman, lead singer, and give me a little background on what happened there. And then it said something about you wanting to make this your dream.
yeah, no. So 2011, I was in Iraq at the time, and I had always been like a big supporter of the rock and metal scene in San Antonio.
Okay.
So my goal when I came back was to start a band, you know, in San Antonio, and kind of learn my way around and learn what I needed to do and all that stuff. What happened was I almost didn't make it back a couple times. So when I came back, I was like, ready or not, I'm just going to do this now, because if I get deployed again or if something else happens, I may not be able to do this. So it didn't matter what was going on. I was going to make this happen. So made that decision and rode through. I kind of learned I probably did every wrong thing you can do and hit every bump along the way, but still here. I'm still here. So,
Well, thank God you made it.
Grateful.
Thank God you get to share your talent with the world as well. And so you're doing the world a favor by giving away your gift. And us as musicians, that's what we do. I've been in the music business for 45 years. And I've done 3 albums, and I played with all the great musicians out there from the 80s, actually. Things have changed a bit in the music business. You guys are in the new era where we can create our own music and be seen by millions of people and not have to wait and spend thousands to get our CD or our cassette tape. So, you know, all music is now digital and available to everybody. I don't know if you guys remember the little what were they called? iPods, Apple Pods.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you put all your music on there, and then you could walk around and listen to your music. And I remember that was like, okay, so we went from vinyl. I'm going way back now. Let's go back to reel, 8 tracks. And then I don't know if do you guys remember 8 tracks at all? Anybody?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I do. Yeah.
I have a cassette sitting behind me of one of my first records. It's so funny when I look back and I'm like, I don't even have a cassette player in my house at all, but I still have a CD player. And because I'm actually selling CDs on my website as well. Now, do you guys, that brings me to, do you guys have any, your stuff for sale, like a website or merchandise that people can go to?
Yeah, so our new merch site will be up soon, but we do have our exclusive shirts that are through Undaunted Apparel, UndauntedClothing.com. Actually, Undaunted is there in Vegas, where you are. So those Scott Cadwell and those guys, great folks. So our Devastator shirt, we've got every different kind of color and size, as well as men's and women's. So we have a women's one as well. That promotes, anti-bullying and all that good stuff. So head on over to UndauntedClothing.com. Pick yourself up one.
Well, we'll tell everybody. I'll share some links at the bottom of the podcast show tonight, so people can click and go to. I already kind of set up all of your links. So during the show, we'll do the live show, and then I'll do an edit, and I'll put everything underneath that, so people can find you guys, get your music, all that. And I do see that you have. I was looking at your Spotify today. I got Nightfall, the Nightfall Chronicles. 2023 is a single you guys had put out. Immortal Resolve, 2023 single. So is that one of your latest there? And then Nightfall, that was back in 2020. That's a single?
Yes.
And then Devastator, 2020 was a single. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And we have Zombies Everywhere. Okay. Looks like that was 2020, I think, a single thing. And then we have the Recast EP, and then Over and Over Again. And that's going back to 2016. Is that correct?
No, the OG. Yep.
There you go. You guys have quite a bit of music out there. And you're all over Spotify. You're all over YouTube. And everywhere else you can stream music, I'm sure. And we are going to play a couple videos tonight and play some music. I have a couple queued up. Now I have Nightfall Master. Let's see what we got here. It's one of your songs here. I've been listening to them all day today. Can you hear that, guys?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah.
You can hear that? I'm checking because I don't want to rock out. You can't hear it.
No, by no means rock out.
This is a Nightfall Master. Okay, Nightfall. I love the, I'm giving you a little review here. Heavy. I love the drag. I love the drums on that. Not rushing. And the vocals are spot on. That guitar is just droning through, man. Crank it for a sec. There we go. So we're going to play the video to this song here in a few minutes. And I want to know a little bit about Nightfall. Was that song written by you guys? Or are you the original members? Who wants to answer that?
I'll let them go ahead.
Who wants to take that one? Brian?
I'm actually I guess the second most newest member. I joined, what is it, 2024, I think, or 2023, I'm sorry, in November.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to work on that one with them.
What about you, Armondo?
Yes, sir. So I'm the original, founding member.
Okay.
So yep, we did do this one. So I think Dan and I are the only current members that were on track. And that speech right there is from Charlie Chaplin's Great Dictator.
Oh, really?
Good speech. Yeah.
Nice.
One of the greatest speeches from a silent actor, right?
I didn't really hear it. There's a speech in there. Okay.
Yeah, and there's another one. There's a part 2 right after this. So.
I'm going to play the video. Here. I have it queued up. And I want to remind everyone we are taking calls. We're taking calls in tonight. I'm going to put up the numbers. And the first caller into the show, see if I can find it. The first caller into the show tonight gets a free mug. And you can see a picture of it there. It is the Recasts on the coffee mug. And they are 11-ounce and 15-ounce mugs. And they're beautiful. And they're glazed and they're dishwasher safe. And I make them for every one of my guests as a commemorative or a collectible. And you guys can either get one for your fans or your fans can call in and get one. But the first caller gets one free tonight. And I will ship it out to you just as second I get done with this podcast show. Is this the speech you're talking about?
Yeah.
You can hear it. All right. Okay. I'm going to play the video. I got to get over the video. Yeah. That's bitching, man. Let's see here. You know what that is, guys. That is it's bad to the bone. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
Yeah.
It's really bad to the bone. Nightfall. So I just played Nightfall. I got it queued up here. Is that a train?
Train rolling through.
Whoa. How cool is that? Fucking train. I don't even need sound effects on the show. Here we go. Hold on. I don't want to play it yet. I want to hear that train again. Hold on, guys. I'm going to play it right now. Hang on. Let me share. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Holy shit, man. Fucking train.
It's a train outside my house.
You live on the fucking railroad track out there. What's going on?
Like
streaming this
a quarter of a
train.
mile or so from the road.
All right, guys, let's play the video. Here we go. And you're live. Your voices are live, so if you talk, I'm going to hear you. Here we go.
Like bricks and lace, tossing that there's
man. Woo! Hey, I think we got a, hold on. I think we got a freaking call coming in, guys. Where's 832 area code? Who do we got? Who do we got on the line?
Am I on?
You are live with the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show and the Recast. Who is this?
My name is Zach.
Hey, Zach.
My name is Zach. Hey.
How's it going, Zach?
What's up, Zach?
Hey, fellas.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Zach?
Yeah, okay. I can hear y'all.
Cool.
So I guess I have a question for the band. Is how would you guys kind of define your sound?
All right. I would define our sound as, pure adrenaline fueled heavy metal. That's what I would describe it. It's for everybody from young to old. If you're looking to have a good time, then we're the band for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow,
I've actually also heard us, classified as Texas groove metal. I've heard progressive rock, metal, punk, just different stuff, but it doesn't matter to me, man. I like it all, whatever they say.
It's all good, man. It's all Zach. Where are you at tonight? Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Houston.
Oh, you're in Houston. Okay.
Yeah, but right now I'm actually up here in DC.
Oh, cool. And when did you hear these guys play? And how'd you become a fan?
Wow. So, I heard these guys, I want to say in 2019. I happened to, just going to I think it was Bond's Rock Bar, and I fell in love with the guys. Honestly, like my favorite song will definitely be Home. It's always going to be Home.
Okay.
Yeah. Home really spoke to me, and I've been a fan ever since.
Guys, do you have Home on video? Is it out there?
We have a lyric video for Home, but we don't have an actual music video. That's one of those that I think a music video probably wouldn't do it justice. That's definitely a song that live it kills every time.
I do have Home on my radar. It's on YouTube. It's a lyric video.
It is a lyric video. Yes, that's correct.
Zach, do you want to hear it while you're on the line?
Oh, absolutely.
Welcome to the River City, kingdom of the silver and black. This place we call home. The
was badass, guys. That was badass.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, no.
Zach,
Well,
that
I
was
appreciate, you know.
Zach, that song was played for you, sir. And thank you for calling in the show. And do you know you won a gift tonight? Do you know that?
No. No.
You're the first caller. You see my screen? You see my screen? You won the free collectible coffee mug with the recast on the front of it.
Oh, that is so dope.
I don't know if you can if you can see the coffee mug. Actually, I've already produced the mug. It's in my I don't know if you can see my screen or not, but it's on my back screen, my wallpaper. And so what I'll need you to do is send me your address, and you could probably do that. Did you subscribe to my YouTube channel yet?
No, but I am now.
All right. So get in there, subscribe, and then also drop into my Facebook and PM me, friend me on Facebook, or send me an email. Are you good at email?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, send me an email to Dean, DEAN, at deanvaughnmusic.com.
There you
go, Dean at deanvaughnmusic.com, and send me your send me your address so I can send that mug out first thing in the morning.
Okay, I got you. All right. Well, this was dope. I'm really glad I got to win something. But you guys keep rocking. Okay. Thanks for taking my call.
Hey Zach, before you go, hey Zach, don't leave yet. Zach, don't leave yet. We are going to celebrate. Just don't leave. Hold on a second. Here we go.
Love the bass on that track, man.
Oh yeah.
And I want to thank you for calling into the show tonight. And anybody else want to call into the show? We are available. Zach, have a wonderful evening and Happy New Year to you. 2025 is going to be an awesome year for all of us. So thank you.
Thank you. Rock on, guys. Thanks.
Thanks, man.
And good night. All right, that was cool, guys. We got a call in from a true blue fan. Do you guys know Zach?
Probably.
I bet you guys know him. He's probably been in the front row. Now, so tell me a little bit about your live shows, guys. I had some questions earlier, but I want to know more about your live show and when you started really ramping things up in the band. I know you got signed with Curtain Call Records, but what is your live show like? If somebody was to come out and see you play, give me a little taste of what it would be like.
Really? So we don't do any backtracks or any of that kind of stuff. So what you get is live and raw. It's pure energy. You know, the adrenaline fuel thing is that's real. You know, we go all out. You know, we have one of the cool things about our shows is, you know, we do a lot of all ages shows, and the cool thing about that is people will bring their kids, and we'll have older folks. We'll have, you know, our target demo there. So, you know, I've brought kids up on stage for their first show. I've given Baby Yoda nuts live on stage.
Nice.
So, you know, the range of things that we've been able to experience and moments that we've been able to share. You know, taking pictures with folks or signing things that meant something to somebody.
Right.
You know, the types of things that we've been able to do just because of the experience that we bring live. You know, it's really unmatched. I think all the energy that the crowd gives us, we give it right back to them because we go all out every show. So it doesn't matter if it's one guy there or 1,000. It doesn't matter.
So you give it your all.
If you came to our show, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a show. So all you went through to get there, the cost, the price, the time, everything we're gonna give it right back to you in the live show.
That's awesome. Somebody chimed in on our chat tonight. I don't know if you guys can't see our chat, but somebody said you sounded a little bit like Pantera.
Okay.
You know, and I think that's a big compliment.
Yeah, we've heard that. We've heard that.
I'm looking over a touch of Metallica, I'm seeing Metallica.
Yeah.
And that is on the Facebook. We are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and we were supposed to stream on Rumble. I'm not sure if it took, and I'm not sure if TikTok took. It's kind of new. They're kind of weird. They don't really have a setup in there. I think they're new to it. But the podcast world is still growing, you know. But the main ones that have really done well is Facebook, YouTube, and now Instagram. And you are getting some chats. Let me see here. We got a Steve Peterson out there. Steve is saying, Dean, good luck. Keep up with the drummer. The drummer. They think I'm a drummer. Well, I am a drummer, but you know.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Steve, what's up, Steve?
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, what's going on, Steve? How's it going, man?
Steve, the lead vocalist, is yelling at you, man. And we got, he's the one that said a touch of Metallica. And he also is very cool, kind of reminds me of Pantera. So he's the one that said Pantera. And Nick Allen, Nick Allen's in the chat tonight. It's a kick-ass song. Oh, yeah. And who else is in the chat? We got Lois Larimore. She's in there. Says, going great, my friend. Oh, I don't know who she's talking to. Nick Allen, he's out of the country, I think.
Oh, okay.
We're in 100. No, so we end up going about to 105 countries, guys. When this is all said, we go to 105 countries. I'll be on iHeartRadio, which syndicates over to Sirius Radio. We're in Germany, Japan, China. We're all over the world when I do the post edit and I put it out on Spotify. So tonight we do the live show, and then I clean it up a little bit, and I blast it right back out again, and it hits 105 countries. In Australia, Brazil, Sweden, Finland. I'm in Germany, Bangladesh. I saw India in there.
It's
so
cool.
You guys are getting your name out there tonight. It's really cool. And just the fact that we're able to touch that many countries with one show, right? Your music. It's amazing. It's amazing what we can do.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
It is a beautiful from my chair. Yeah, it's amazing. But you guys are on your way now. Tell me where you're going with this band. And I do have some questions first. Hold on before I get ahead of myself.
All right.
Now, I want to pick on each one of you individually. And I usually kind of talk about your growing up, your parents, high school, where you in band, all that fun stuff. I'm just going to kind of cut it short a little bit so you don't have to go into the whole history. But what got you interested in music? And I'm going to start with Armondo. Is that okay?
All right,
well, hold on. Sure. What got you interested in music? Even better, what made you want to play and create the kind of music you're playing today? Go ahead.
The thing that got me into music, and I love this question. The thing that got me into music was I was 5 years old. I still remember this day. I was walking in front of my cousin's TV as he has MTV on. Back when MTV used to play music videos, right? And Lenny Kravitz's "Let Love" was on, and nice. I remember hearing that song and just all the differences that were going on in that song. I didn't know it, but I would be chasing that combination of different stuff for the rest of my life, really. And growing up with Lenny Kravitz's music, kind of it really had me looking up and chasing a bunch of different kinds of music over the course of my life, even now. So all the things that he did in that, whenever folks hear our music, you can't really say, if we're this genre or that genre for the most part, right? A lot of folks can say they can hear this or they can hear that. And I think that's because of the different kinds of music that we listen to and the types of folks that make up this band really kind of all came from that beginning chaos of let love rule, right? Where there's so many different genres that came together for that song. I think that's what the band is made out of. Guys from different areas. We got Dan, our drummer Dan, he's from Chicago. Our lead guitar player David, he's from Mexico. And then we got Mississippi and so on. So really all those different elements, right? It really is what through the recast, what made the recast that what it is today. So that path, that's what I've been chasing this whole time, is that beautiful chaos that Lenny Kravitz has let loose.
Gotcha. So we're with the original members tonight. Armondo, I know you're the original member. Who in the group tonight was with you in the beginning?
Sadly, nobody.
Okay, nobody tonight.
The second longest member of the recast is Dan, our drummer, who's from the Chicago area.
Okay.
And then Michael, our bass player, and then Brian, and then David.
Dave, the lead guitarist.
Yes.
Okay, and he was in one of the pictures. I have different pictures. Are the pictures I'm showing of the current band? Am I the right pictures? I got them off your. I got off your EPK tonight.
So the current band picture is the one where we're like leaning up against a wall, like a rock wall.
Oh, hold on, I got that one here somewhere. Hang on.
One right there. Yeah, that one right there.
Okay, there you are. Okay, so that is the current lineup we're looking at, people. Okay. And all from different cities or different places on the planet. That's pretty cool. You guys all, how do you find the players, guys? I mean, Armondo, how'd you find these guys? Was it ads in the paper or were you out
no, not really. So I kind of, I keep my ear to the ground on everything that's music, especially in the local scene. Because again, I was a fan first, So,
okay, right. Okay.
I pay attention to guys in different bands and the things that different bands are doing and so on and so forth.
Gotcha. Okay.
So when I'm looking for new members, I really turn over every stone to try to find the right person.
Okay.
And for me, the person is the most important thing, the type of person. So I think the recast is a special thing. There's a lot of folks that have been following us for a long time, and I really don't want to betray their trust or
gotcha.
Their time. So I carefully choose the person, the folks that I try to bring into the band. So
absolutely,
these guys right now, amazing guys, amazing musicians, but the people that they are first is incredible.
So you're with a bunch of good guys. How about Brian Gilmore?
Oh, yeah.
And Brian, tell me a little bit about your upbringing, how you found these guys. Growing up, did you play other instruments, and what got you into this kind of music?
Man, I was pretty young when I was first introduced to music too. Going back to talking about records, both of my grandparents had a pretty good record collection. Pink Floyd, Dr. Hook, stuff like that. But I've kind of been listening to music forever.
Hence the name Gilmore? Or?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
you're not related, right?
Yeah. I wish. His is GILMOUR.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So close. But yeah, I think I asked for a drum set for Christmas actually when I was like 12 years old. And I know my parents decided that was probably a little too loud and they went the guitar route.
All parents think that. What the fuck did I buy him a drum set for? Right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
So tell me how you met these guys. How'd you come into the band and how'd you get into heavy metal? Because this stuff's pretty heavy.
Oh man, I've honestly I listen to a lot of everything, honestly.
Okay. Me too.
I had a guitar teacher when I was growing up that was very focused on like jazz and blues, classical sort of stuff.
Nice.
So I kind of grew up playing that as well as I remember Green Day was a big one that started getting me into like distorted guitars, I guess. And then oddly enough, Linkin Park. And then I just kept kind of progressing.
Mm-hmm. I get Linkin Park a lot. They just have such a high influence on a lot of the new metal bands coming out,
Man, that Hybrid Theory album is just, oh man, that album was so good. And yeah, I'm
well, how did you meet the band? I don't know if I skipped that question. How did you meet these guys? And who was the first one to contact you?
I actually Mondo found me on a Facebook post I had made trying to find some members to write some stuff with, and
Okay.
yeah, he got me to come audition, and the rest is history.
You know why I asked that? I found a bass player for a friend of mine's band, Red Raven. His name is Justin Cook, and I found him on Facebook. I put out a little ad. I said, I'm looking for a bass player for Red Raven, and that's with Mark Bowles from Yngwie Malmsteen, the lead singer for Yngwie.
Oh.
So this band is on their way. But anyway, this kid got a break, man. He got a total break, and I sent his profile over to the manager, and lo and behold, he became the bass player for Red Raven. And Facebook is a good place. It's kind of like, I think of Facebook as like my living room, my home base. I don't really I don't really go there to like make a lot of, I don't know. I know my reach isn't that far on Facebook. So I go there just to kind of hang out with my friends. And then I go over to like Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and Rumble and those if I want to get a reach, if I want to get out there. iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
But Facebook for me is kind of like my home base. I just kind of hang out. I know a lot of my classmates are there, like people that I went to school with, right? Do you feel the same way about Facebook? A little bit?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's kind of like our living room. It's our home. It's like all my friends are there. Let's hang out. And then I can share links out. And they were censoring me big time. Facebook was shutting me down big time because I like to talk a little bit about politics sometimes. And I'm a little bit outspoken sometimes. And they suspended my page like 5 or 6 times. I'm like, okay, I guess I got to cool it. But they stopped doing that. I don't know if you guys noticed. Zuckerberg stopped suspending our profiles.
Really?
Yeah, he stopped doing it. And if you get out of control and you get kind of crazy, you're gonna get knocked out. But I've been able to speak pretty freely on Facebook lately. Have you guys noticed anything lately about that? Like saying whatever you feel, even if it's like.
No, I spend a lot of time on TikTok instead.
Well, there's always Truth Social and some of the Rumble and some of the other ones, but I'm finding Facebook is not a bad place to hang out lately. I'm not getting suspended anymore. But anyway, let me move on here. Okay, so I want to pick on. Hold on, let me move down to Mike. Is that right, Mike? Mike, how do you pronounce your last name?
Last name is Waight, like wait a minute.
Oh, okay, like John Waight from Bad English.
Yeah, there you go.
Mike Waight.
It's spelled differently, yeah.
Mike, tell me a little bit about, your start in music and just give me like a little rundown on how you met these guys.
Okay. I'm going to do my best to kind of wrap it up a little bit and make it short and sweet. I grew up listening to country. I listen to pretty much everything nowadays, but up until about the age of 5 or 6 or something like that, until I discovered MTV. And when I first saw Motley Crue's Looks That Kill video,
oh yeah,
I was hooked on metal ever since. And from there,
gotcha.
Iron Maiden, Ozzy.
Iron Maiden, Ozzy. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah,
You're breaking up a little bit.
Sister. All the
Did you say Twisted
from the 80s, man?
Did you say Twisted Sister, man? These guys were badass.
Yeah, and then like and then a drum kit. Go ahead.
No, Twisted Sister, man.
Sister.
I heard that. We're getting a little internet connection issue, but go ahead.
Yeah, my internet might be kind of crap out here out in the country, out the booties, but family got me a couple of instruments, and then from an early age I was playing guitar, but not very well, mind you. And later on in life, when the day came, I picked up a bass. I fell in love with it, and I've been doing that instrument strictly ever since.
What kind of bass do you play, Mike?
Man, actually, I have a lot.
I just threw that one at you.
I have Michael Kelly, Pinnacle 4.
Pinnacle 4.
And Ibanez.
I love Ibanez.
It's like an SR series.
Yeah, I have an Ibanez.
They're a company on Amazon, and I tried a couple of their bass kit, and then I just got a brand new bass over Christmas.
Nice.
But I've tried them all, man. Yeah.
Well, I just ask. I got a lot of musicians that listen to my show, a lot of producers, engineers, record companies, and they like to know what you guys play. Sometimes I'll ask technical questions, so I'll jump in there. And I'm a musician, so I do ask those questions because I'm familiar with a lot of
Right.
instruments. I play all the instruments and started out as a drummer myself. But anyway, so I just got a little rundown on you guys. I did have another question. I'm kind of going through the rounds here. And music, we're going to play some music during the show. I'm going to do another video here in a little bit. And I want to remind people, you can call into the show tonight. We can't get enough callers, so call on in. I'm going to put up the numbers here in a second. And it's 669-444-9171. This is for the people that are driving and not listening or not watching. This is for the people that listen to podcasts, and a lot of them, an hour podcast is hard to watch for a lot of people, so they'll listen to it driving. So 669-444-9171, and the secret code to get in is 702-927-2226. And I'll repeat that. One is the country code, 669-444-9171, and the secret code to get in is 702-927-2226. And write that down, or if you're driving and you can remember it, give a call into the show and talk to the guys. I have another question for you.
All right.
And, I didn't want to run down all of my questions tonight, but I'm going to try to get to the deep of it. What is your creative process like? And is it a collaboration between all the members? And I'll probably want to go to Armondo for that. When it comes to songwriting and the creation process, what is that like for your band, for the band?
Well, that's an interesting question. So for the most part, really, it starts an idea. It could be some lyrics. It could be a riff. Generally, it's a riff that comes from either Brian or David. And what will happen is they'll write the riff or whatever, and then we'll kind of feed off of each other and see how it evolves, right? And then we'll kind of roll with it a little bit. Sometimes this also happens. Our new single that we're going to be in the studio recording in February.
Okay.
The new single, that song we practiced. It started with a riff idea, and then we just ran through the whole thing, and that's still the song that we have today. So we kind of wrote that song all together, all at the same time. So
it's a bit of a collaboration process going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to put into words, really. But really, we feed off of each other. There's a synergy between us, and we kind of all feed off of each other. And
that's a good.
I don't know. Maybe you guys can.
That's a good word for it. I like that word, synergy. Yeah. That collaboration, the synergy that makes you move in a certain direction, and that's what I get from synergy. If he comes up with a bass riff or a certain drum break or a guitar, it moves me as a singer-songwriter myself, moves me in a different direction. And it might be heavy, depending on what's going on, or it might bring me down into a rock ballad. If there's a piano going on, my mood is changed, And when you guys are together, is that kind of what happens in the studio? You kind of feed off each other. And I'm taking that from Brian Gilmore. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I've always called it chemistry. It's funny. We were kind of working on the new single that we're recording. Mm-hmm. At one point, Mondo just goes, "Y'all just play," and we're all like, "What?" And he goes, "Just play." We just ran through it. Yeah, it's cool. It's crazy that you can. Have 5 different guys in a room and speak to each other without saying a single word. There's nothing like it.
You're right, and that's really a good feeling. You just go in the room without any expectation.
Yeah.
And there's no plan.
Absolutely.
You just kind of sit down, you kind of talk a little bit, and you just start jamming, right?
Yeah, it's like when it all comes together organically,
Yeah.
You're not speaking, you're not thinking, you're just playing. And when it all comes together, it's beautiful.
You know, it's magic. It's magic.
Yeah.
And you guys are creating music
Exactly.
for the world. People are hearing music tonight they've never heard before. Guys, you should be proud of yourself on that, just based on that alone. Hey, we got a caller.
Really,
We got a caller coming in to talk to you guys. Are you guys ready?
Yeah,
Are you guys?
Yeah.
I'm glad we're getting another caller, man. I love callers. Okay, let's bring in. It's from the 830 area code. Does that sound familiar, guys?
Oh yeah, I know that one.
They're coming in now. Welcome to the Dean Von Music podcast show here in Las Vegas. You have the Recast. Who do we have on the phone?
Hi, this is Petra.
Who?
Hi, Petra.
Petra. Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
Petra. Welcome to the show. Hey, guys.
Well, hello. I had a question.
Hey, Petra.
Collecting tools for the trade is a super fun aspect of any field, especially music. Do you guys have any shiny equipment that you have an eye on for the coming performances?
Okay. That's a good question.
Any goodies you got your eyes on?
That's a good question. I think I'm gonna kick to Brian.
Oh yeah, I've actually been I've been eyeballing an Ebo actually. It's
Yeah.
thing is it's crazy. It's like a violin bow, but it's electronic and kind of just you get it just right and it like vibrates the string and it's like so beautiful and haunting at the same time.
Oh, I love that.
Petra, are you a musician?
Petra,
Are you a musician yourself?
No, I'm just married to one, so I have to listen to him all his shiny things that he has an eye on. Mondo, do you have anything that you're looking at getting for your mic setup?
Honestly, right now, I'm not. I love my mic setup. I use a house sound dynamic fin mic that has a really wide spectrum. A lot of musicians really swear by Shure, but I think the spectrum is a little condensed on Shure. So I like more of a wider spectrum. I use that with my X5 wireless setup. So that's how you're able to, the mic lights up if you guys have never seen it before. That's kind of one of the things that adds to our live show.
Nice.
So I have that, those two things kind of in my arsenal. But as far as adding to it, I don't know, maybe if House Sound comes out with a new mic, maybe. But I love the one I'm using right now. I've been using it for a couple of years, and I probably wouldn't add to it. But that's a great question.
Yeah, it's got a cool look to it.
It does.
Mike, you got any piece of wood you're looking at slinging around on stage?
Yeah. The goal is to save up enough to get a dark glass combo bass amp. For musicians who know, you know.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. Petra, how do you spell your first name, Petra? Is it P-E-T?
Petra, yeah.
Petra. Okay, I want to make sure I was saying it right. Thank you for calling into the show. Do you have any more questions for the guys?
That's the only thing I can think of.
Any songs? Any
enlightening.
songs? Any songs that you really like?
I really like Banshee. I think that's probably my favorite one. Or I'm trying to think of a second. Banshee's always my favorite. The set that they do.
You know, they have about 7 or 8 albums and EPs and singles out on Spotify and YouTube. And I'm looking at some videos right now. Have you heard of? I believe it's called Immortal Resolve.
Oh yeah. I've seen the music video from Immortal Resolve. I've heard that one a lot in the background.
That's a fairly new song, I believe, right, guys?
It is.
Do you mind if I play it for Petra?
Don't mind it.
By all means.
Let's go.
Okay, so Petra, I'm going to play the music video for you while you're on the phone. Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second so I can get everything all lined up here. Hang on 1 second. that song. What'd you think of that, Petra?
Oh, I love Nightfall. I was thinking about my second favorite one. I love Immortal Resolve and Nightfall. I think that music video was shot beautifully. I love the location. I love all the dramatics in it.
You know the guys. Now, tell me a little bit about that video, guys. Tell me a little bit about what went into it. Where'd you shoot it at?
So very cool. It's shot by Fernando Lemus at Fernando. I'm sorry, excuse me. FL Recording. This was shot in San Antonio. It was actually, it looks like it was in a really cool, like really exotic area. It was just an area where they were building homes. So it was like an unbuilt up area. So it looks like we were out in some exotic area. Maybe we were, but no, it's here in San Antonio, done by Fernando Lemus. He did everything on his own. Incredible individual. If you guys don't know who that is, look up Fernando Lemus and FL Recordings. He's done all of our stuff ever since the Devastator EP. So the two music videos he showed here, as well as our first music video from Devastator, which was Full Throttle.
Okay.
So he's done all that stuff. He's done all of our recordings since then. He's going to be doing our new single that we're going to go into record next month back with him.
I did read a little bit about. I read a little bit about what was his name again?
Fernando Lemus.
Fernando Lemus. He was in your bio, and I was looking. I was reading. Yeah, and I didn't want to read the whole bio. It's where is he at? And anyway, it's not important. But he's instrumental in bringing the sound of the recast.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. He knows our strengths. He brings out the best in us every single time.
Has he been with you? Has he been with you from the beginning, Armondo?
Fern has been with us since that Devastator EP. So Devastator, Banshee, Home that we heard earlier, Full Throttle, Immortal Resolve, Nightfall, the Nightfall Chronicles EP that has the Spanish version as well as the remastered version.
Gotcha.
I think I mentioned Immortal Resolve, and then our new single that we're going to be recording next month as well. And he'll be shooting our music video for that too.
Very cool. So you guys have some new music coming out. And I want everyone to know they have about, I'm counting 7 albums or EPs.
And real quick,
go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just going to say a little fact about Fernando Lemus. He's an amazing drummer. He was this viral drummer a little while back. And that band, an amazing band, Lions at the Gate, picked him up for a little bit there. So he worked with them for a while. You can find their stuff on YouTube.
Did you say Lions at the Gate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lions at the Gate. That was the group that had Christian Machado from Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's worked with Tatiana from Ginger. Amazing person.
So he's an amazing musician, and he's also a producer, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
Gene is producer, man.
That's pretty neat.
That is underselling it, but yes, all of that.
Guys, I want to thank Petra for calling in tonight to the show. She just hung up, and I want to thank her very much for calling in tonight.
Thank you, Petra.
Thank you, Petra.
Thank you, Petra.
And Petra missed that. She missed that commemorative coffee mug by one phone call. Sorry about that, Petra, but thank you so much for calling in to the guys. Is there anything you guys want to say about gigs coming up, tours, new stuff coming out before I start wrapping up the show here?
Absolutely. We have our next hometown show, February 22nd at the Starlighter in San Antonio. We'll definitely be out on the road this year. So there'll be a couple of festivals that we'll be playing. So stay tuned to all of our social medias for all of our show updates. But I've said this before about 2025, but 2025 is going to be the biggest year of the recast so far. And I'm sure every band probably says that every year. But 2025 is absolutely going to be the biggest show, or the biggest year of the recast so far. The guys at Curtain Call have been doing an amazing job of managing us and everything that they're doing for us, as well as all of our folks behind us, from the Depth Entertainment and Talking Crew Apparel, Unbound Crew Apparel, XL Drumsticks, WC Gear, and Fantasy Sports Alliance, which is Fantasy Football League that we're the official music sport. So,
Oh, no shit. No shit.
A lot of great stuff, a lot of great people around us.
Yeah.
Thank you to the city of San Antonio as well for always hooking us up on stuff. So
That's pretty.
yeah.
That's pretty good. So fantasy football, you have some music in there, huh?
Oh yeah. It's
pitching,
a very unique. It's a very unique football league as well. So it's
Yeah.
you're
How
the
cool.
owner of the team per se. So it's a very cool thing that we get to be a part of. We've been blessed to be a part of so many great things, and so many great movements, and so on and so forth. So really, we've been blessed. And that's why we work so hard, because there's a lot of folks that believe in us, and we want to give them back what they're giving us, just like our live show. So 2025, we're excited. We're in it now. Let's go.
Here we go, 2025. We got some great music coming out from some brand new artists out of San Antonio, Texas, and that's the Recast. And you're going to be hearing a lot more about this band all over the world. And I know you guys are going to be looking at, and I didn't mention Curtain Call Records too much, so I want to thank Curtain Call Records for bringing you guys to me tonight. And Brian Moore, your A&R representative, and John, the owner of Curtain Call Records. And they're talking about simulcasting this show live on the Rock Rage Radio. What do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea.
So they're gonna simulcast it, or a better word would be just show it on their radio program. We're getting another caller coming in, guys, from the 254 area code. Familiar?
Fort Hood, Killeen area.
254. Here it comes. Welcome to the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show. You're with the Recast. Who do we have?
Hi, my name is Sean.
Welcome to the show, Sean. What do you have for the band tonight?
Well, I was just gonna say, I love you guys. Love your music. I've been rolling through a long time now, and you have my love and full support. It's always a pleasure being with you guys. You have really good vibes, and they're super motivating. I just love everything that you guys do, and it's an honor to be on the show with you, Mr. Dean, being able to talk to you guys this way.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for calling. Hey guys, who wants to take that? Who wants to take that one?
Sean, really appreciate you. Really appreciate your support. It's people like you why we keep going. It's people like you why we try so hard. So, we appreciate your support, but we hope to keep it, and we hope to continue to earn it every step of the way.
Absolutely.
Outstanding. Thank you so much.
Any other questions for the guys? Give them a hard one. Give them one hard question.
Okay, I got you. Not a
Get
problem.
one that is so bad to the bone. Give them one hard one.
It's going to be that hard, but I'll try. Okay, so I'm not exactly a musician. I dabble here and there. Tonight, I finally graduated from this guitar class. So my question for you is, for someone
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That means a lot.
Hold on.
But for someone who's new and aspiring to be better, what insights do you guys have to stay on the right path, to be motivated, and keep doing what I do, so I can be as badass and legendary as you guys are?
I heard badass and legendary.
Yeah.
The audience got in the way. Ask that question over again, one more time.
Too easy. Okay, so for someone that's new and aspiring to be better, starting out small the way I am with just this super beginner level guitar class, if I'm going to get to the level that you guys are, what insight or tips do you have for everyone?
Good question.
Yeah.
Right?
Man, I
Definitely take that to our resident guitarist right here.
and it's something to be proud of. It's a lot of hard work, and I always say, I guess my motto has always been "suck out loud." Even man, like just play whatever, I never wanted to pigeonhole myself into like one genre, and I practiced a lot when I was a kid, and just if if you've got a favorite song, there's so many websites now where you can look up tabs and stuff like that. And I just play, man. It's even fun. Like just play a song that you don't know how to play. Just sit there and noodle around with it, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that I really enjoy, that keeps me motivated. It's like a puzzle. You're just sitting there listening to this song and trying to figure out how to play it with nothing but like the audio. It's always been a big motivation for me, and it's just fun.
Yeah, if I can jump on that, do the things, play the songs that feel good to you, play the notes that feel good to you, put them together, and it's very easy to feel isolated when you're starting out being a musician. And one thing that I'll always tell folks, that we always tell folks at our live shows, is you're never alone. You always have us in your back pocket. So if there's ever a question that you have, or a place where you get stuck or anything, you can always ask us anything you want. You can reach out to us on any of our socials. We're on all of them. You can reach us at our individual pages or the band page. Just reach out, and we'll be right there for you. So you're never alone. We'll got your back, Sean. 100%. Let's go.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Well, you heard it. You get a little free advice from this heavy metal rock band that just got signed by Curtain Call Records. So some good advice from the guys. What do you think?
I think that's awesome. I'm a 30-year-old kid. I got some ways to go practice-wise, but hey, I appreciate everything you guys had to say, and I'll take it to heart. I'll keep rocking on.
So keep playing that guitar. Keep playing that guitar. And thanks for calling into the show, guys.
Thanks,
Sean. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you so much.
That was awesome, guys. That was awesome. I'm so glad people are calling in tonight, because it really makes gives the show an outside, unbiased. Somebody calls into the show and asks you questions that I wouldn't ask. Like I wouldn't ask you, how do I get started on playing the guitar? Even though you guys are badass, and I think it's great that you're giving it good advice out, to young players out there that, it doesn't matter how old you are. Some people start at 20, 30, 40 years old. And one of my questions tonight was going to be, it was like, what advice? Oh, here it is. What advice would you give to new musicians just starting out? And he called in and asked that question for me. And you guys gave it. And if there's a ballpark question, Armondo, you want to tell the new players, what would you give advice to the brand new player coming out, wants to hit the stage and wants to hit the stage running, playing kind of what you guys are doing now? What advice would you give them?
What I would tell them is just go all out. When you're up there, you ain't going to be able to see the main one. So you should always practice like you're going to play. Practice like you're going to do live. So when you get up there, it's just muscle memory. And if you mess up, don't worry about that, because if they want to hear the record, they'll put the record on.
Right.
They're there for a live show. So crank it up and get up there and kill it. The best thing about a live show is the connection between the crowd and the band, and that is something that is unmatched. That feeling you could not get anywhere else. So if they want to hear the record, man, if they want to hear it perfectly played like the record, they'll put the record up there.
But the live show is definitely something special that they're never going to hear the same again. Exactly. They're getting the live show, the album they can play over and over, right?
Absolutely. So
yeah, and I can say,
go ahead.
Oh, practice how you want to play.
Absolutely, Mike. Practice like you play.
If you want to do these crazy, moves on stage, practice them.
Gotcha. So Mike's basically his internet's bombing out, but Mike's saying practice like you play, and I heard Armondo say muscle memory. It becomes muscle memory when you practice so much. You go out on stage and you just fall into the song. You're not even thinking about it. You could probably waste it off your ass and still play the damn thing. You know, I've done that as a singer. I've been so drunk. I'm like, I how do I remember that song? I don't know, because I rehearsed it so many times. It was stuck in my brain.
Yeah.
And you guys sound like a really good heavy metal family. And I wish you guys the best of luck in your careers. And tell that damn train to knock the horn off when it comes in.
He's scaring us off.
I don't know what kind of neighborhood.
Down the boonies.
Yeah, I don't want to see you guys on that show. What was it?
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys,
that damn train.
Animals all around, ostriches, goats, and
I always think of when I hear trains and shit. I always think of Bad Boys because they're always doing that cop show.
Train tracks before.
Yeah.
Oh
man. Well, I'm going to wrap up, you guys. You talked a little bit about your gigs. Are there any specific gigs you want people to know about? Did I target any?
So we'll be there at Starlighter February 22nd in San Antonio. We will be at South by Southwest. So stay tuned to our socials for where we'll be at. We'll also be up in the northern United States here soon.
Okay.
So keep an eye for that. So really, we're going to be getting out, and we'll be at a lot of different places all over the United States this year. So stay tuned to on our socials, and we'll be seeing you out there.
Okay, and at the bottom of this podcast show, I'm going to list all the links to their socials and also where you can go to the website and you can buy the music, you can download it and get their new t-shirt. They got a badass t-shirt out. I think somebody's wearing one tonight. Is it Brian? Who's wearing the t-shirt? Is that the shirt?
No, this is one of my.
Oh,
I always buy a shirt whenever I go see bands, and this is
gotcha. Well, go get the merchandise, support the band, guys, and if you really love their music, you're really you're donating, right? And if you get a shirt, great, you're going to look bitching in it, but at the same time, you're putting a little money back in their pockets because they're spending a lot of time. And, a lot of us musicians that play full time, we may have a side job, but it doesn't really pay all the stuff that we do in music because, we're buying expensive equipment. It's expensive, especially when you start advertising and buying bitchin' equipment and getting you got to pay the road crew, man. You got to get everybody down there. I usually leave the club with no money in my pocket because the roadies get paid. We pay them beer, whatever they want, man.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I didn't get paid tonight. Well, it don't matter because it's for the love of the music. It's for the love of the music, guys.
Absolutely.
So,
Yes, sir.
You said it.
I'm gonna play a song. You guys have some songs I put in the outro video tonight, and I want to play that for the audience as we wrap up. And I want to play that for the audience if I could find it. There it is. And I want to thank you guys for coming on the show tonight. And I think that you said you're absolutely welcome. And I hope you guys look me up before you head out on tour. Can you do that?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes,
Absolutely.
Okay, so you always have an open door here at the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show. And I'll be with Curtain Call Records, and I hope that we syndicate or simulcast is a better word for it on the Rock Rage radio program. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm going to play the outro video. And everyone, good night. And God bless California, Southern California fires. I know we all are thinking about you and sending our prayers out to the people that lost their homes and their properties in Southern California. So guys, thank you and good night.
Thank you for having us.